Hello Internet, welcome back to the JGS. Today I'm checking out Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. I checked out the previous game, Curse of the Moon, which was mostly a story about Zangetsu. And I believe Ritual of the Night is supposed to be, because the other one was supposed to be a prequel, and then this one kind of leads into the main story where basically you play as Miriam. So, pretty much without further ado, if this thing, man, will start working. Yeah. So yeah, basically I already had a game set with Miriam. And pretty much I'm just gonna go, well, I didn't do that much really. I was kind of just messing around with it. So yeah. Miriam number 2. Yeah. Play the game on normal and kind of see what the game is about, because technically I kind of understand a little bit of the backstory behind what was going on, because in the quote-unquote prequel game, Zangetsu kind of turns like you can kill your teammates, and then it kind of leads like into this whole little thing of Zangetsu turning into a monster, and you get these separate stories and whatnot, you know, which was the whole different thing like with the levels. As for this one, it seems as though is that the main story in the first game was kind of the main thing, where like that Zangetsu partnered up with Miriam and the people like that I kind of left off with. He kind of teamed up with those guys, and then, you know, they kind of split off.
The Industrial Revolution ushered in a new era,
but it could be different
to transform the values of men. No longer would spirituality be their compass, but not all welcomed the change. In 1783, just as the fires of the Laki eruption had plunged all of Europe into an ashen darkness, a horde of demons spilled from the shadows and fell upon city after English city. It was a message. The Alchemy Guild, fearing the rise of industrialism and abandonment by their wealthy patrons, had done the unthinkable to defend their existence. Through recondite arts, the alchemists had created shard binders, humans transplanted with crystal that attuned them to demonic power. They sacrificed the shard binders, and in doing so threw the gates of the world open to demonkind. Countless innocents died, and though the church succeeded in vanquishing the Hell's End, a steep price had already been paid. As for the shard binders, they were presumed to have all died in the sacrificial rite. However, 2 survived. Jibal, the boy for whom by some miracle the rite did not prove fatal. And Miriam, a girl who was spared the rite altogether on account of the strange slumber that took her just before it could begin. 10 years have passed. Mankind too soon forgets tragedy. The demons have returned, presaged by a great castle. And on this very hour, Miriam awakens. Upon learning Jibal is the architect of this new, blood-stained ritual, Miriam and the alchemist Johannes set forth for the accursed castle. Their galleon cuts through the water, lancing towards the inevitable.
Pretty much, if this is supposed to be a prequel, like that beginning story kind of throws a giant monkey wrench like into everything. because yeah, for those of you who don't know, Miriam was the girl from the first game that I was playing. Like she had the whip and everything. Wonderful.
Johannes.
Huh.
Are you certain it was?
It was Jibal's doing, Miriam. No mistake.
Now, I didn't get Jibal last time, but Jibal was basically the a la carte variant of the previous game, because if you could all place them somewhere, then they were all supposed to be like a certain Belmont character from all of the Castlevania games.
I know how you feel. But the facts are apparent, and the hell he endured 10 years ago would break the best of souls, Miriam. I want you to know that I'm sorry. What my brothers subjected you to, there's no forgiving it.
It was their transgression, not yours. You always took care of us.
Obviously, not enough.
Well, let it go, Johannes. We need to focus on the task ahead. If Jeeble is responsible for the summoning, then I have to stop him. I gave him my word.
I ought to do it. He was my best friend.
But I'm the only one who can. The shard experiments prepared me for combat. Let them amount to something. 10 whole years. What put me in that sleep?
Huh. I wonder why they blocked out the word me, or did they just delete that and hit a big space?
All I know is the spell that stopped time for you was advanced, arcane, but by observing the ebb of the magic's hold on you, I was able to predict exactly when you would wake up.
Oh, I see.
We'll make landfall soon. You should get ready. I had the chest there packed with essential equipment. Now would be a good time to put it on.
So basically playing this game, right? She just she just woke up. Right? Like I got kung fu shoes and I have a knife. Something special comes about, man, when I have the kung fu shoes on. No, nothing else but just that.
Prepared. The next order of
Yeah. The next order of business is to deal with these monsters.
I'll take care of it.
Oh, sweet. Still works. So yeah, a lot of this game, it pulls, I mean, like each character, like in the previous one, was supposed to pull some type of homage to one of the original, like, Belmont characters and everything.
I'd forgotten the way it felt. Like uninvited claws scraping across my bones.
The demon's power was transmuted into that shard, which forcibly bonded to the crystal embedded in your... The strength you gain from it is undeniable, but eventually, the crystal will devour you.
I thought the procedure you discovered halted the corruption.
It did, but that doesn't guarantee you'll be safe if you start absorbing shards in massive quantities.
I know my body's limits better than anyone, and I'm going to need all the power I can get. And if I run into trouble, you can help me. You've done it before. You'll do it again.
Thanks for giving me a choice in the matter. Well, I won't let you down. Not if I can help it. Just promise you won't push yourself.
Someone's screaming. Whoa. So after our humble conversation, some guy like just got dragged out.
The demons from the castle must have infested the
Then they can help me wake up these muscles of mine. I'll wipe the deck with them.
I think I better switch to that knife because kung fu kicks, man, really ain't getting me too far. But yeah, basically this is just a Castlevania game, plays just as any other one, and this one seems to take a bit more from Order of Ecclesia than it does any other Castlevania game, because of the simple fact that, well, beyond having like a female protagonist, of course.
This device responds to magic. Maybe I just need to hold my hand up to.
As unique as this is, all, you know, those Metroidvania moments, like, they are strong in this game. But yeah, the fact that I can kill enemies and absorb their essences and turn them into items, or at least I use their abilities and whatnot, like, yeah, that's a very Order of Ecclesia thing to do, or at least like to kind of deal with. Not necessarily a problem, man, like in my book, but still. Stupid harpy. But yeah, like everything from this compared to the previous one where basically you play as Zangetsu. The thing, yeah, also level up too. I don't think you did that in the other one. Like, you couldn't level up. That one had more of a TMNT NES vibe, where basically you could like if something was going wrong, you could just swap members and whatnot, and you don't gotta do anything. This one, this is a pure Castlevania game. So pretty much like the only character you are playing as is Miriam and everything like that. So like, and basically you have to be really aware of everything like that you're doing, from movement to attack to just about everything like that is going on. All that falls on you, the player. You can't play as Zangetsu for a little bit, he gets a little damage and then you swap. So that's not the case. Other than that though, like I am actually happy to kind of get my hands on it on another Castlevania game. Because again, Konami's really throwing away money, man, for that. What do we have here? Oh yeah, ailments and everything. This game is going all out in terms of trying to explain everything to you. Yeah, go ahead and save there. But yeah, from what I have played so far, like with this being like a super duper Castlevania game and everything, yeah, I can't go in there yet. I'll come back to that. But technically, compared to like the first game, like that I was playing though, I can get guns in this too, which is something that I feel like that's new. Or I remember like that you could do that in Castlevania, like in the one where like you play as Soma. I remember that you could do that, but it wasn't as prominent. But yeah. Oh, thank you guys. Oh, thank you for another one, for another crystal. So apparently I get different crystals, like shards. Apparently these are my triangles, these are my direct and R2 buttons, passives, familiars, and manipulative. I get passive, directional, and conjure familiar, but the manipulative, I'm not necessarily sure. That might be something like walking on water or something like that. I really haven't played this too far in. I haven't played too far into this yet to basically kind of figure that out. But basically what I have played, just know that I really love this game and everything like that's kind of going on with it. Even going so far as to look into like the level up system and everything. Now basically if I just had a sword. Huh, so I may write about that wall. But nothing I can do about that now. But other than that though, it's like, I mean, for me to play this and kind of look at how like that they were trying to do the characters like in the previous game, how they were trying man to do Abel and how they were oh nice, I got a map. But how they were trying to treat Zangetsu, it seems though as that they were trying to make Zangetsu not like a Belmont, because that's what Miriam was supposed to be the allegory for. You know, something of like something akin to the original Castlevania characters, whereas characters like Jebel was just supposed to be Alucard, all the way down to him turning like into a bat in the main game. Albert, on the other hand, I think that's his name, Albert, the little the alchemist man like that I got before like it ended, or at least before I had to end. Yeah, when I have kung fu shoes, I can do the flashing air kick. Kung fu shoes or dragon shoes. It should be a save point here. But yeah. I said that game. Oh yeah, I got a hairband. There's one thing that I really do like about this. It is the fact that like and it's always something that I always appreciate whenever I play games like this, to where that you can when like you have different clothing or different armor, like it actually changes like on the character or different accessories. It's kind of weird. Where was that? Oh, that was upstairs. Yeah, I'll figure that out when I get back up there, or if I go back up there. I'm surprisingly a little bit too powerful in this though. Or at least I'm, or at least like that. Water magic does a lot of damage. What hell? That water magic is. Well, I'm out of that. Well, my magic has to come back slow. See, how much does that take? Oh, 20. And of course, leveling up, yes, you do get more health, you do get more magic, but sadly, it doesn't replenish anything, which I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'd say either way, it's supposed to pay testament to my skills. Oh, I got a short sword, and I was using this. I also got a claymore. I'll use the claymore for now, anyway. Yeah, it's kind of slow, so I'll cut back to the short sword for now. I'll save that for bosses. I think all the food is supposed to it's supposed to mean like that I can cook or something. Huh. So I guess I was right, man, to kind of think of something, man, was off about that wall. And this one too. Sweet, so there's potion. Oh yeah, like it's just Castlevania, right? This is just like the newer Castlevania games, like in 3D, like with a better skin on it, you know. And we have a different character, which is Miriam, and like we're not dealing with Dracula anymore. We're just dealing, man, with crazy alchemists who basically kind of like just force demon shards into people, so that they would. Honestly, I don't even know why they did it because it wasn't for science. Seems like it was something a bit more personal. Yeah, I gotta go heal, man, before I die. I really have to. Can I even get over there? No, I can't. It's too damn wide. I mean, honestly, hopefully, like, I get to come back to this area and I get specific items, because it's a Metroidvania game. Obviously, like, there's going to be other items for me to get, for me to come back here and actually explore the areas, like, 100%, but, you know. I do wonder though if to get the real ending in this one, is it the same as most of the other older Castlevania games, where like your ending isn't necessarily based on like the bosses you kill, is based on how much of the map you've actually explored. Hey, Jeeble.
So, Sleeping Beauty, you've decided to awaken.
Jeeble, tell me you didn't do this. It doesn't make any sense.
How does it not? After all the sins humans wrought upon us?
Johannes told, and you're right, it's horrible. But what you're doing now is just as bad.
No! No, there you are. Very wrong. What the alchemists did was reshuffle our bodies. What I intend to do is reshuffle the world. I'd say I've earned the right. Join me, Miriam. You're the only one who understands the pain I feel. What it's like to no longer be human.
What? I never thought I'd hear those words from you. I was the one that came to you broken, convinced I was a monster. And you told me...
This isn't...
You told me our power doesn't make us good or bad. Our choices do. I'd given up on my humanity, but you restored my hope. Don't you remember?
Master Jeeble, we must return.
Yes, Miriam, I tire of reminiscing with you. You're here to kill me, aren't you? Then first prove you can find me. Along the way, you'll have no choice but to absorb shards and avail yourself of the powers of hell. If you can still claim to be human at the end of it all, then perhaps I might be more inclined to listen. Come, Gregory. We're leaving.
So fascinating. Cause like my weird need to kind of like, because like my weird need, man, like to connect two different games together, you know, when basically like in that game, like those three were like turned into monsters. Then like you had to kill the monsters and like they reformed back into people for that. And then unless that did happen, and then it kind of like just ran its course. This feels like I should be censoring this, but oh, I have a whip too. Yeah, I'll use the claymore. It does more damage. Well, oh god. Like those breasts are really detailed. But then again, you know, 20 to 27. Well, use one potion and see what happens. Uh-oh. Well, this pattern like really ain't all that difficult to figure out. Huh. Smooth. So basically the only thing man, like that I can pull from that is that maybe the first game was kind of a thing up until like that they had to save
I saw it.
What's the name? And
Just
then
a flicker. That was the Jeeble I know. I will put a stop to all this.
I feel like that they kind of like had to help Zangetsu out for a little bit, and then they came back, and then they kind of just ran into this course here. But whatever. Anime intro. Go.
We're here.
Was this a village?
They've moved faster than we hoped. Miriam, we have to hurry. This was where we were supposed to meet our contact.
All right. But wait. Let me clear the area. There are still demons about.
So yeah, if I wish to get back on the ship, I most definitely can. Just jump up here and just go right back in. But yeah, I'm gonna go until I hit the next save point. Then afterwards, we can end this and call it a day. But just like most Castlevania games, since technically like that, they start out like in a random village. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my whip and see what happens with this. Big ass rats. What the hell? Dealing with the ROUSs. Like, oh my Jesus. And everybody's goo. But then again, like based on how this story is kind of going, it's like people kind of get these shards, but like the people who had the shards put in their body, like they turned into monsters and everything. Probably wasn't the best idea to just stand in front of a monster. Wait a second, did Miriam just like kick the damn thing? Well, technically I did start this off, man, by man Chuck Norris roundhousing me like monsters, man, like in the goddamn face. So hey, not that big of a difference, really.
You know who I am, and that means.
That's kind of.
Sorry we couldn't get here sooner, Dominique.
So this is our contact.
Yes, the church sent me.
An exorcist. Then we're lucky to have you, Dominique.
And the church you, Miriam. Thank you for guiding her here, Johannes.
You wouldn't have asked if it wasn't important. But you should tell us why you need her. Miriam isn't one to shy away from danger. But she deserves to be armed with all the facts.
Yes, I told you when I contacted you that the Shardbinder Jebel is responsible for summoning the castle.
Yes, there's no mistake about that. He admitted as much.
What? You spoke to him?
Then let me get right to the point. I find it curious that the outpouring of demons, facilitated by one Shardbinder, just happens to coincide with the sudden awakening of the other Shardbinder, after exactly 10 years.
You're right, it is strange. But the church doesn't get to drag Miriam into this just because the timing is odd.
Oh, do you decide for her then? I asked you to bring her here so she could see the horrors that have befallen the village and make an informed choice. I have no intention of forcing you.
You don't have to. I gave Jebel my word that I would stop him. What happened here only strengthens my resolve.
Thank you, Miriam. I am sorry to put it on your shoulders.
Pardon me?
Oh, hello there. Are you all right? We didn't mean to ignore you.
I'm all right, thank you.
You are quite welcome. Do you have a name?
Anne.
What a lovely name. Anne, you shouldn't be out here. Let me take you somewhere safe.
Oh, all right.
Come on.
For an exorcist, she's pretty bad at her job, man. To just stand in front of to just like use her body, man, like as a shield instead of, I don't know, fighting the damn thing. But who knows? Might have been something else.
I did some looking around before, and this place seems secure.
Yes, agreed.
Johannes, you, Anne, and I will remain here. We can assist Miriam from safe ground.
What? We can't ask her to brave the castle alone?
Don't be foolish. She is trained in combat. Are you? We would only get in the way.
I'll be fine, Johannes. Please don't worry.
But we'll be here if you need us.
Let's not waste any time.
Come back if you need anything. I'll get a workshop running so I can perform alchemy for you.
Thank you, Johannes.
I know you're strong, but be careful.
I will.
Something interesting about Johannes, like he's very different from most of the other alchemists, alchemists presented like in this story. Because from the one like that I did see, like that guy really didn't care to, or at least like he was pretty hardened, stubborn, and really didn't care, man, too much about the opinions of others.
Here she is. You have to marvel at the church's resources. Look at what they've provided for us.
I know, it's incredible.
So, what I can do for you here in the workshop is take materials you bring me and transmute them into new items. But the alchemy is easier to show you than explain. Here, I have some materials we can use. So let's try transmuting them. What are we transmuting this time?
I have no idea. You told me like to just make something. Holy water. Moves curses, medicines, restores flexible. Okay, stops petrify. Let me try it.
I'll go with this.
A dull blade, a nodachi. Oh, I can just form it? I don't gotta buy it? Sweet.
I'll go with this.
Okay, I can prepare food. Oh, I can make super attacks too? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to skip that, but I really wanted to apply this. Reminds me of Zangetsu already. So yeah, let me go ahead and find a save point so I can cut this off. Oh, convenient. So yeah, with that, I will catch you guys on the next John Graves show. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. Tell me, what do you think of Castlevania Ritual of Blood? Tell me what you think of Bloodstained. I keep calling this Castlevania. Tell me what do you think of Bloodstained. Do you think it's interesting? Do you think it's okay? Do you want to see more of it? Please, I'll catch you guys on the next Jongravesshow. Keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out.